All right, all right, all right. Let's see if we can get a signal from the Batcave here. Apparently YouTube wants to take its time. And we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream. The stream we do Monday through Friday at this time, where we hang out with you awesome and amazing people and do stuff in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game brought to you by Capital Games. I'm your host, and with the most, Ranger J 1999, welcoming you into another day of lunch stream activities. And it's especially important because it's hump day. Mike. Guess what day it is? It's hump day. That's right. It's the humpest of hump. Do the humpty hump. And we're going to do some stuff in the game. Get you something fun to listen to during the day and just keep you entertained. We got a few streams today. We got this one, of course, which will go for a little bit. And then tonight, of course, we have the Wednesday night stream, the longest running live stream in the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. That'll be tonight at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. The VIPs now we start at 7 Eastern, 6 Central for the VIP stream where we hang out the VIPs and just kind of, as we're setting things up, answer any questions. They get special time with us. It's a good time. We just hang out, answer any of their questions that they might have, or just kind of chill. So it's a special time with the VIPs, and that's what we like. Now, if you're new to the stream, welcome. We're glad to have you. Let us know you're live, whether you're new or old. Get in there and give your greeting. We'd love to say hi to everybody and say thank you for being here. You could be watching anything else, but you're here hanging out, watching me do my nonsense, and I appreciate it. So give your greetings, say hi to me, say hi to all the other skewers, and I will shout you out. Because I like to do that. Also, it's an interactive stream. We encourage you to leave comments, questions, things of that nature. If you have a question and or comment you want me to respond to, then just put the word question in front of your actual question and or comment, and I will respond to it as soon as possible. And if I miss it, just tag me and say, hey, Ranger, I had one one earlier, and I'll go back and look for it, and if I can find it, then I will. Sometimes, again, because YouTube chat can, So... that being said, welcome. I can see everybody slowly creeping in. What are we going to do today? Not much. It's Wednesday. There's not a lot of events going on. I don't really have any mods to roll. We thought maybe we'd get some news yesterday. We didn't. So, okay. I don't know if we're going to get any news today either. I thought maybe we were going to get the profundity this week. Looks like it's, unless we get something soon here. Or something today, which I don't think we would. Well, no, we still could. I don't know. I mean, there's no set schedule for Capital Games on, when they're going to release stuff and what days they want to put on information and what days they want to launch events. So, I mean, that's fine with me. It just gives me some more time to get Cassian up and running, which I'm pretty much, he's ready to go. He's good. He will relegate and we'll be able to do the event. I'm just trying to save crystals for all the attempts I'm going to try to make to get my ship as close to 7 stars done as I can. But yeah, no news. We're still waiting to see what's going to happen with Raven's Claw. It hasn't gone free to play yet. I'm kind of shocked that ship has not gone into the fleet store, unless they're planning on doing another kind of galactic chase. Okay, I get it. So that could be a possibility. And I wasn't expecting anything else but those kind of things. Profanity is kind of the focus. I think it could come next week. I don't know for sure. I don't know when they're going to come with the profanity if it's not this week. It has to be next week because spacing out what they're going to need for the next requirements for Jabba will come in. And then also we have Jabba just... not coming soon, TM, but he's around the corner. He's kind of just taking a peek at us and saying, hey, don't forget about me. Oh. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see if there's any news today. If there's an update, we'll see. Maybe if there is an update, it could just be bugs, or something small. We know that there's a big update coming in for the new mod stuff. There's the reduction of bronziums and things for Relic 8 and 9. There's a lot of stuff that's... we're just kind of waiting to see what happens. So, you never know when they're going to launch stuff or when they're going to launch stuff or when they're going to set stuff and everything like that. So, we'll find out. We'll be waiting to see. So if it's not this week, then, hey, give us another week to get everything in order and then rock and roll. So we'll wait. I mean, you can see there's a lot of stuff off the board for me now. I got the last mod 6E for Bam, he's off the board. We got a lot of characters off the board now that are up. Malgus is done with his 6E. Radis is going to be going to 6E, so that's our next character that we're going to work on. And then I'm going to start taking our mods from 5A to 6E on the Grand Inquisitor, just to get him faster, just so he can do his thing. So we'll get him up and running. Just have to get the pieces, and it just takes a minute to get those pieces. What can you do? So we'll get him up and running, but it's a slow process. And then you see everything else here is just for Jabba. Once Radis is 60, he'll go off the board. Once Inquisitor's done, he'll go off the board. And for the requirements, I already have Jedi Knight Luke, and I already have Outrider already up and running, so they're good to go for the event. So I already have a couple pieces in for Jabba. It's really just going to need the marquees, and then it's going to be a slow process because I'm completely tapped out on salvage. I cannot really do much relicking at all right now. So it's pretty hopeless at the moment, but we'll just take our time, and I'm going to work on Jabba, and we'll get all the characters up and running. I do want to save up first though for Ben Swallow, because by the time Jabba comes out, you know, we'll get Ben Swallow up and running first for our raid team, which is already in place, so it makes the most sense to get Ben Swallow up. All right, all that being said, get your questions in, get your greetings in, make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe, leave comments, and that all matters and stuff. So there you go. Any other news? I think nothing at the moment. I mean, we got till Friday. Got 2 days left. If we get 10 Patreons at $5 or more, I will drink a Foster's on stream with Heinzie, and that'll be gross. So if you want to see me do that, become a Patreon sponsor. It does help support the channel. It costs a lot of money to do this kind of stuff. We live frugally to make these streams happen. So if you want to do it, it's a great way to support it. Just a great way to support the channel and everything we do to offset the cost of everything that goes on with streaming and things of that nature. So there you go. I think that's the only big thing. We have we have our charity event for November 5th, but I'll wait to get some more information, and we'll talk about that more tonight. So other than that, everything's good. I mean, just living the dream, I guess. And I hope everyone's having a great hump day. So I wish I had something to show you guys on stream, but there's literally nothing going on. I mean, Darkside TV is going on right now, but my guild's got that. My guild's got that shit covered. So I'm not remotely even worried about that. The guild's got it more than squared away. So yeah. So Malgus is up and running. He's good. We've got everything in place that we need to have in place. So yeah, I'm just waiting for Profundity. Once that launches, we'll be good. So I'll just be mainly working on just getting what I need for just start hoarding, and then working on the shards for after Profundity. We'll go heavy into the shards for the characters, but gear will be hoarded for Ben Swallow, and then we'll start making our move for Jabba, especially once we get the marquee characters up. So that's what I'm going to be working on for the foreseeable future. I can't really put it any other way. All right, well, while we're waiting, as I said, nothing's really going on. We'll have the longest lunch stream. I've streamed about 2.5, 3 hours each day the last 2 days. Usually lunch stream we go about an hour and a half on Wednesday, because I still have to do the show for tonight. And then tomorrow we'll have the lunch stream, and then we should have the GA Center hopefully tomorrow night with me and Nev over on the Escape Podcast channel. And then Friday we'll have the lunch stream and happy hour. Then we'll have Jedi Academy on Saturday morning. So quite a few streams. Get your daily dose of Reality Skewed Gamers with your boy Ranger. All right, who we got in the chat? We got Dom so far. He's the first one pops in as always, as is tradition. So saying hi. That's what he does. He says hi, and then he lurks, and I respect it. Roy Edward, what's going on, Holmes? What are you doing, Vatos? That's what day is it, Ranger and Skewers. And hola, Holmes. What are you doing? It's hump day, man. Suicide Squad joined us this morning. Good morning there, Suicide Squad. Bobus, my fellow guildie, says, hello there, Ranger and Skewers. Hope this finds you all well. Yes, it's a fine, wet, another rainy, crappy day here in Alabama. Evan Buckler says, morning, Ranger and Skewers. Hump day. That's right. Mike. Guess what day it is, Evan? Benny Lau says, ni hao, Ranger. Hump. That's right. Ni hao ma. Well, hen gao shi ren shi ni. Let's see who else. Mr. Bone says, good afternoon, Skewers. Good afternoon, Mr. Bone. How do you feel, Mr. Bone? Hashtagger says, morning, team. Good morning, Mr. Hashtagger. Ray, he coming in. He's saying, hi. What's going on, Ray, with the hi. Glad to have you here. Ogie D says, hello, Ranger. Hoping for some news today. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if there's anything happens. I mean, hopefully, maybe we get an update tonight. Well, it's going to be swuggle and chill. We're just going to chill out, drink a little bourbon, do a little GAC, call it a night, answer some of your questions on the Wednesday night stream. So we'll just have some fun. Ray, question. I have no first order resistance geared. Is there an optimum choice to get a better reward in the next conquest? What characters should I gear and what level do they need to be? I don't know what GLs you've done and stuff. If you've done any kind of Luke or anything like that, you might have a JTR in your mist. I would say first order is probably your better bet to get stuff, because I just think SLK is a better GL in Conquest. I mean, all GLs are good in Conquest, but I just think with the fleet that you get and everything else, just focus on first order. You know, if you have to pick one or the other, first order resistance. I mean, it's mainly first order. If you can get a JTR up and running, just to have another Ray, or I mean, you could focus on JTR and stick Ray along with first order, just so you have the combination, but you really can't until you have GL Ray. It's really hard. I'm trying to think, if you do 2 Rays, so you'd have to go SLKR, Unmasked Kylo, Masked Kylo, JTR, and stick Ray for that 1 feat. So I mean, things of that nature, maybe those 2 resistance belong with the first order. The main characters like your Kylos and stuff, so you can try to knock out some of those feats would be your best thing. But yeah, just do the best you can. I mean, Ray, there's still, you got plenty of time where the Ben Solo shards are going to come in. So just pick one of those 2 GLs. Go for it. It doesn't matter, Ray or first or SLKR. Go for it. You know, if it's it's something that's within your plan of what your strategy is for farming, and then just take it from there. You know, so because Ben Solo is going to be a good character. So I've seen some people that only have SLKR, they're still getting Red Crate. They have them like JTR and stick Ray, but I've seen some people do that. So got the Red Crate, and then they're working on GL Ray at the same time, and so they get GL Ray and Ben Swallow. That could be the strategy that you could go with. Just some thoughts. I don't have your account in front of me, so I'm kind of doing some guesswork here. Lord Megatron and the Decepticons are taking a break from stealing all the Earth's natural resources and turning into Energon, and coming in with the hearts and waves for everybody. Well, that's nice. Nice little distraction. The Forcer Gamer says, "Hi, Ranger. Sure do smell like flowers." Just got my Malgus to 180,000 health. Second highest in the game. Congrats, my friend. Mine's around 170,000. I got 120,000 protection. I'm good to go on that. Jason Hobby, welcome, and welcome Forcer Gamer and Gaming. Blah. Jason Hobby says, "We're to the RSG mothership." Indeed, my friend. Glad to have you here, Jason Hobby. Ray Rock says, "Good hump day." Morning, Ranger and Skewers. Good morning, my friend. Buzzsaw jumps in, says, "Can't stick around, but did want to say hi. Wishing you all a wonderful Wednesday. Happy hump day to you, Buzzsaw. And just have us on in the background, dude. You don't have to interact, but you can still hang out and just listen to all the fun stuff." Ada Hans joined us. This is Evening Ranger. Good evening. Jay and the Argonauts are jumping in. It says, "Hey, Ranger." Hi. What's going on, Jay? So, yeah, we've got the greetings caught up. So if you have any questions, anything like that, anything you want me to look at, feel free to pop it in. And we'll take it from there. Yeah, kind of a slow week. If we don't get any news today, I don't think we're going to get any news. I mean, we could get a surprise thing, but maybe Thursday we get the announcement for Profundity, and then they launch it Friday, or I don't know. We're still kind of waiting. Usually Tuesdays and Wednesdays have typically been their news days. So we'll wait and see if they're going to do anything this week. Maybe, maybe not. If not, then we'll wait till next week. I mean, it is what it is. I do like if the Profundity gets pushed out a little bit more, just gives people more time to be ready for it. And I don't think that's a bad thing. You know, if people get more time to get the radishes and stuff up through the shipments and things of that nature for Relic 9, or just farming the character and stuff, I don't think that's a bad thing. But that's just my thought process. But then again, I'm an idiot, so why should you listen to me? I may have smart ideas, but I am not smart. All right. The engineer, choo-choo, says, "Hello there. Just in time. Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If that train goes off the track, pick it up. Back to the scene. Clean. Oh, sorry, engineer. I was trying to go through the whole thing again, but we only like that one part of it. Because you can get with this, or you can get with that." He's running the Swevin, whatever you call it, the train. I don't know what the technical term is, but he's out there training it up. So the train engineer's here, the engineer. Very glad to have you here. But yeah, we're just chilling, You know what I'm saying? We're just chilling, just kind of, just doing stuff, man. Jay says about 95 shards, and I have Malgus. Oh. You're getting close, my friend. Malgus is definitely worth it. He is very creamy. I like him. He gets high strokes and he gets high marks on the stroke ability scale for me. So I other than Dad Bod Boba Fett, who's decent, all the ships and characters that have been in Conquest are pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. I hope everybody's Proving Grounds is going well too. I know a lot of people. I had some people in my guild that unlocked Maul or finished up some farms, so that was pretty nice to see. So hopefully you guys are getting some extra stuff of that. You're getting your cat squared away. You're getting your Razor Crest if you didn't have that done, or your Mauls. That's really nice to see. So hope that you guys are taking advantage of that. What else? 73 jumping in says, happy hump day with tacos and stuff that goes with tacos. Well, it can be anything you want. Meat, fish, chicken, steak, pork. Jay says, what do you reckon to the new light side Kylo? You mean as a booster? I don't know yet. I mean, there's a couple routes that they go, because if they're gonna do a raid, they'll do SLKR, right? What are they gonna do that? It could be Snoke. You could see that. Someone said one of the Knights of Kylo Ren, or just bring in the whole faction. Sure, that could be a thing. There's a lot of different routes. We'll wait and see. Something, it wouldn't surprise me to see any of that. Like someone said, what about C? Well, he could be Snoke, or he could be Dark Rey. That'd be kind of fun, right? To see the dark version of Rey. Palpatine, my child. June Kessel says, I'm worried the set 3 requirements for Jabba are going to be off the charts horrible. I don't know if they're going to be horrible. I mean, I'm shocked at what the other two have been so far. We could see another Relic 8 on there, maybe one Relic 9, but I still think if they add any of the lower tier characters, say Mom Forcer's coming, Mom Forcer ain't going to be more than Relic 3, at most Relic 5. So overall, the stuff that's going to be needed for Jabba is looking like it's going to be pretty decent. We'll see. We get a Relic 9. Okay. Let's say they bring Boba Fett in and it has to be Relic 9. Okay. I can handle that, because you got to take him up to Relic 8 anyway for the Executor, I think. So one more level. So it's a tough level, but it's still, in the process of what you have to work on that just makes your overall stuff better. I don't think Bubba's Sign of Jango is going to be anywhere associated with Jabba. He's not related to the Hutt Cartel. I mean, if you look at the show, he was completely broken off from that. Hell, he went in there and took over the damn Hutt Cartel. So I think he's not going to have anything required. You never know. They could make him one, but I just think just good old-fashioned Boba Fett could be Relic 9 in there. Chewie's definitely could be one that's in there. R2 could be one that's in there. Mob Enforcer could be one that's in there. We have the Marquis, which I'm still saying is going to be Bib Fortuna. Could be wrong. It could be somebody else. Could be Bosch Leia, but we don't know yet. But it could be any of those characters, and I'm okay with that. Whatever it is, it is. We'll dap. And I'm excited. I'm excited for Ben Swallow. I'm excited for Jabba. I'm really excited for the Profundity. I think this is all good stuff that's coming in. I'd like to see some more ships as well. So I'm excited for all that. Datacron's got me a little down, but, it is what it is. Not engineered. You're just saying that to piss me off. Stop it. Yeah, I could see R2, Hianchi, Relic 8 or 9. Yeah, but that's such a good character to have. Yeah, C-3PO is already in there, so it makes sense. Ranger, do you care for speed on Malgus? I don't. It's mainly health. I mean, mine's only 280 something, I think. So you just want him to be a beefy boy. He's going to get his bonuses, so he's going to be fast anyway. So no, I'm not. I went health set on him. I made him a beefy boy. Very beefy. You're waiting for Zar Binks? Nah, Jay, shame on you. It's just shame on you. But no, I think R2 Relic 8 would be fine, because R2 with the number crunch and stuff, that'll be a big boost once you get him up to any character team you put him on. The higher the relic on the character, the better. I mean, why not, right? I do have good speed secondaries, though. Going back to that Malgus question, I think mine's 280, but if you get the bonuses, like 340, 350, which is still really fast. So yeah, it's fine. But now I think making him a beefy boy with lots of health and protection is the play. He gets all the other bonuses, so he's going to be even beefier once on the board. So yeah. I think it's okay. I am excited for a little bit for GSC tonight because we do have, finally, we've got the requirements up for our Fennec team, so we can use the new Fennec Datacron, and we also have the new C Datacron, so I'm interested in seeing how that plays tonight. So we'll get a chance to have some fun with some stuff tonight. But we'll see. I mean, I'm hoping I can overcome some crap, because I can tell you that the Datacrons have really been kicking my ass in GSC. The only reason I'm losing is not because my teams have been better with better modding and stuff, but I mean, Datacrons completely neuter that stuff, and we've seen it time and time again where I just can't overcome something because I just don't have the right Datacron. It's unfortunate, but it's just the way, it's the new world we live in right now. Until they do some serious scale backing of Datacrons or get them out of here altogether, it's just the way it's going to be. New reg for Jabba, maybe Ewok Warrior. No, I think they're going to do something with Leia Engineering. I think that's where the Ewoks will come in. They may even do some new Ewoks for that event. We do know that we got Return of the Jedi that they're starting to introduce for the 40th anniversary, so I think that might tie into some new kind of Leia stuff. If we get some Ewok stuff, we'll wait and see. I don't think anything for Jabba will have any kind of Ewok, anything related to him. The ones we mentioned, Chewie, R2, you know, those kind of characters can easily be associated. Boba Fett can be associated with Jabba. No, we're not getting Slave Leia ever. Just it's never going to happen. As much as I want it, you want it, we all want it, it ain't happening. Disney's retired the character. They ain't going to give permission to EA and CG to go put a Slave Leia version in there. Call it whatever you want. Palace Leia. It ain't coming in. You saw what they did with Talon, and Talon got to get the armor upgrades. And if they had to do that for Talon, they just are not going to have a version that we want for Slave Leia. It'd be nice, but it ain't happening. So she'll just be in our dreams. But Jay, yes, I know it's tears for all of us, but it's just true. The CLS team is going to be even more badass with these requirements. Yeah, it's going to bump the team. You know, 3PO and everybody else getting a few relics and stuff. Yeah, it'll just make them that much better. CLS is still a top team. It has never gone away. It's still a team that just does incredible work on offense and can be a pain in the ass on defense. Yeah, that's not going to be a thing, engineer. As I said, you can put it in the chat all you want, and we can cry like little girls that it's not going to happen. But it's not going to be a thing. So no use crying over spilt milk, because we ain't getting none. We ain't getting none of that delicious Slave Leia milk. So sorry, fellers and ladies, we ain't getting it. So it's not gonna work. Mind tricks don't work on CG. Only money. Republic credits will be fine. No, they won't. Let's just see me doing that. CG Slave Leia will be fine. No, it won't. Slave Leia will be fine. No, it won't. What do you think? You're some kind of Jedi waving your hand at me, Ranger? Sorry. That's the scenario. That's the way it's going to play out. You know? I can't put it any other way. You check the events one more time. I wish I could show you guys Conquest, but I can't. I already did all this crap. Galactic Bounty was here today. That's nice. A little bit of, for me, it's just extra crystals and shards, which is nice. Always nice to get some extra shards for the shard store. I'm in full rebuilt mode, so anyway. It's just the context of what I'm saying there, engineer. Of course, if they brought Slave Leia in, my God, the amount of money they would make would be off the chain. But, yeah, that ain't going to work. There's just certain things you just can't overcome no matter what. So, just keep it in your mind. And that's the only place it'll ever be, is in Slave Leia coming into this game. It's just, yeah. So keep your questions and comments coming in. we can let go of the Slave Leia thing because it ain't happening. Let me just check the stores real quick. I think I got everything I need. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just kind of in chill right now. But he says if she comes to the game, I will wail on her. Everybody pretty much will wail on Slave Leia. I think Poby would wail on Slave Leia. Are you kidding me? Everybody and their mom would go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That happened. But it ain't happening, so sorry. Yeah, it's a wonderful costume. It's just it is not on the cards. Meat is not back on the menu, boys. Sorry. So just get over it. The sooner you accept those facts, I think the quicker you'll be able to move on with your life. Because that ain't something that's coming in. Okay, we did everything there. All right, just wait for the top of the hour. How far am I from profundity requirements? I'm just waiting to see. The only thing I've left is casting to 8, and the only reason I haven't taken the 8, I just want to see if I'm going to get. They're going to do the update where with the announcement of profundity, if they're bringing in the one where the bronziums and stuff are not going to be required for it. I mean, I need to skimp and save everywhere I want, but if not, then I'll take them immediately to 8. If it is, then I just save some stuff on the requirements. So I'll just leave casting at 7 for right now, and then we'll take them up when we're ready. I'm actually surprised I haven't renamed Slave 1 to Fire Spray Gunship. Well, it's Slave 1. It'll always be Slave 1. And they can call it whatever they want. I mean, they can call Slave Leia whatever they want. I mean, Palace Leia Organa with Kung Fu grip. No, that's Slave Leia. I hate to say it, but yeah. Jay says, well, yes. Man. You Skaven? Warhammer's creeping in now. Dum, kill. Yes. Slave Leia. Mine. On calendar, September 1st still empty, so maybe the event could be. That'd be what, a Wednesday? I don't know. We'll see. One way or the other, we'll see. Mr. Spohn, why would I wail on Slave Leia? Once she's in the game, I can spin her to my heart's content for free. Yeah, but not in her full goodness. You gotta unlock her. Well, I guess if you can get her unlocked, and then you're good to go. So there you go. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Oh, God. Why would I ever want to spin on that girl? I could just spin her around. And then comes the babies. All right. How far are you getting on profundity first time around? 4, 5, 6. I don't know yet. I will see how many crystals I have. Definitely unlock 5 stars. It just depends on if I can take it to 6. 5 for sure. 6, 7. We'll see how many crystals I've got. So you can see my crystals are building up. So I'll be over 10,000 by the end of business today. So you know, we'll. I'm shooting for 7 if I can get there. We'll see. We got to see I got to see first what's going to transpire with when they're launching the event. The more crystals I can save, the closer I'll be to 7 stars. So there you go. Hey, Ghost Strike, fellow Guildy. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the madness. God damn it, Jay, you got Skaven talk in my brain. Yes, kill. Warpstone. Good. And now I'm a broken and bitter man. As I said, we're just chilling talk with you guys. It's more of a chill hangout day than anything because I don't really have any events going on. I mean, I guess I could do Darkside TV, but Razor launch today. Okay, we got C-Pit and then hat. No one knows where things will end for Ranger with Clayton around. I get that's another thing. I mean, Clayton might get a spur up his butt. Like, no, Ranger, here you go get it. And it's like, oh, for Christ's sakes. I never know. I don't count on it, but you never know. That's a astute observation. The engineer, on another note, rolled some mods today, got lots of swevens and deleted them, as is tradition. You're a good man. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. I think Relic 2 is too obvious. Mod Force Relic 5, Bib 7. I don't think Bib, if he becomes Mark, he'll be like the other ones, Relic 5. Chewie Relic 8, yeah. Bob Relic 9, and maybe Rebel Leia. Yeah, maybe Relic 7 on that. That could be a thing. I don't know. I think it might be able to get a little R2 action. He was there, but I don't know. We'll see. He did serve drinks on the barge and other things. You're a feisty one. We'll see. I mean, those are astute observation. There's what else 73, but we'll see what they decide. We won't know until earliest next week, if not the week after next. So could be a hot minute before we see what the requirements are going to be. It's possible Ghost Strike. I mean, R2's on the board for sure. It could be what else 73, but I don't know. Blind Han, yeah. Another new Han, great. Blind Han. He can stump shoot. Just a little higher. Just a little higher. Wait, I thought you were blind. You see better now. I don't think we're gonna get that character. It'd be funny though. Blind Han. Blind Han Solo. You never know. Carbonite Han. If we get Carbonite Han, I want the Peter Griffin version where when he gets to thought, is it? Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's been in there for a while. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, that's bad. I think it's R2. I'm going to say Chewie. Definitely coming in. Boba Fett. Bib Fortuna. And I don't know. Mob Forcer. Carrying Blind Han as a duo. Yeah. Who are you? Someone that loves you. Oh. Wait a minute. I know that laugh. Crumb will be, I think Slice Speed Crumb will have like Baby Yoda, Grogu, in his scenes with like IG. He'll be a part of that. Like he'll be sitting there laying on Jabba. He'll have some kind of move or something where he does something, but I don't think we'll have a separate character as the wonderful Salacious Speed Crumb. Jabba Ultimate, if Han is in the lineup, he turns to Carbonate. I don't think so. I mean, that's more of a Boba Fett thing. He's the one that, well, actually, Vader's the one that put him in Carbonite. You know, Boba Fett just got paid the bounty. I don't know about that one. Gene Kessel, remember the Irish Dad episode of Family Guy? My personal favorite. Yeah, that's a good one. There's lots of great Family Guy moments. Carbonite Han is for GL Han. Ultimate starts blasting away blindly. Okay, God. You kids. You crazy kids. What about Leia with the helmet off and being undercover? I don't know. Slave Leia be better. Well, yes, we've already discussed this ad nauseum. Then we're not getting Slave Leia, so yeah. Clayton, speaking of the Mad Chad lad, there he is. Says, howdy, Ranger. Howdy, buddy. What's going on, guy? It's another fine filled day in the land of the skewers. We're just chilling, hanging out, talking with you guys. Because there's not much going on in the game. Darkside TV's going on, but my guild could fart and clear that. So I already gave up some characters and stuff so that they could just go in there and kick ass. I don't really try too hard at all for Darkside TV until like next phase 3 and 4. Then I go in and make sure we get the 4 for 4 on all that stuff so that we can get the max rewards. And the only fight that gives me the vapors, gives me gas, is the special fight in middle zone phase 4. I hate that fight against Anakin, Kenobi, and Yoda. Just good God. Just spread the word to the guild that the sun is setting in the west. Well, if it's set in the east, I might be a little concerned, Clayton. That would be very unscientific. You know, yesterday the sun set in the north. Really? How did that shit happen? Uh-oh. It's not good. That's not a good thing. Engineer question. I use Malgus lead in GAC, but what game modes are better to use Darth Revan lead? Honestly, I don't know. I've been using, since I got Malgus, I've been using Malgus religiously because I just think he's a better leader overall. Ghost Strike, any rumors on kit reveal for Profundity? No word yet. No rumors, nothing, Ghost Strike. I need a more clever way to say the guild is disbanded. I didn't want to say anything, Clayton. God damn it. I just wanted to talk about how the sunset in the east, or, you know, that things would be going haywire. It's not code word time. Ranger, the grass is green on the hilly node. Oh God. Oh. Calling an airstrike. Sorry, Ghost. There is no word on the profundity. I'm waiting to see. The password is sunset. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Yeah. Hey, Celsi, what's going on? It says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Celsi. So good to see you. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, God, I'm trying to get it. I think I'm not drinking enough water. Now, actually, you know what? I am drinking lots of water. I'm not getting enough potassium because I'm getting a little bit of cramps here and there. I think it's not good. I think I need a little bit more potassium. You took the blue pill? Well, I mean, that's not wrong. I mean, you want to take the blue pill? Take the blue pill. I said I take the purple pill, so. I am not a conformist one way or the other. I combine my powers into one mighty pill so I can live in both worlds and do what I need to do. That's the way you want to play it. I tried Malgus lead in Phase 4 last month and it didn't go well. I'm trying him with EP Vader this time since I got on my Darth Revan 4 platoons. Yeah, I kind of been doing. I think I did that last Phase 4 too. I used Malgus with Malik, and because I gave up Darth Revan and Bassick, because I'm like, oh, I can get away with that. Because I'm going there with like C, Malgus, Malik, Sith Trooper. You know, I can throw Marauder in there if I really want to be kinky. And the team does great. So those fears are quite tasty. And if you're in the position where you can give up, you've got Malik and Malgus that you can use for C, Sith Eternal, and you got Sith Eternal. I mean, give up your Darth Revan stuff. How old am I? Says Cell C. I don't know, Cell C. How old do you think I am? No one tells Cell C. Let's see if he can guess. Here we'll go full cam so he can get a good look at me. How old does Cell C thinks Ranger is? I don't know. Let's find out. You know, Forcer Gaming. I'm pretty sure I asked Celsi. Horrible. I'll say it in Chinese so you can know what it is. Sushi. Cheek. That's not 66. as much as I would like it to be Order 66. Well, thank you. I mean, even though I am 62 in Army years, I feel pretty good. Yeah. So there you go. No, I just turned 47. So, or as I say in Chinese, 47. No one ever guesses my age. The first gamer just knew it. I was hoping that, you know. Well, I mean, Clayton's always going to use multiples of 7s, which a lot of you did too. 35, 28, yeah, 42. Omaha! So there you go. Yeah, I get that a lot. I look way younger than 47. People don't know that. They when they look at me, they're like, "You're 47?" Like, yeah, I'm 47. I've got good skin. I use the lotion. You'd think with all the wear and tear on me that I'd look like a disaster. But no, I got the good genes. I am older than you, Go Cubs. And I still get carded. I got carded the other day for alcohol. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. The lady's like, no, I'm sorry, I got a card. You look young. I'm like, all right. She's like, no way. I'm like, yeah, way. I said, good skin, good genes, and using the lotion. That's how you take care of your skin so you can look fabulous. Ranger using life hacks. No, just eat healthy, work out a buttload, and, you know, that's all you got to do. It's all that bourbon pickled Ranger keeping them young looking. Well, that and the daily blood vampire escapades that I go through. Yeah, this wasn't a Walgreens Hanshi. This is at the liquor store. I was like, really? You're going to card me for alcohol? Well, that sucks. Like, do I really look that young? I don't know. Just no one ever guesses my age. They think I'm way younger than I am. And when I tell them, they just look at me like I'm crazy. And then I show them my driver's license. They're like, holy dog shit. I'm like, I'm sorry. It's truth. I'm not going to lie to you. I always have fun with that. I'm like, well, how old do you think I am? A lot of people guess me in the 30s. I'm like, no. Me no 30s. No. Yeah. Sushir Shi, 47 in Chinese. Like the engineer guessed 5. A little bit off there, engineer. I think you've been sniffing too much of them train fumes. I don't have a job profession at the moment, so see. I mean, I just recently finished my degree, Bachelor of Science in Business and Marketing. And so I've been kind of looking. I haven't found anything at the moment. It's been mainly just streaming. Just streaming, I guess you can call my profession. Raising money for charity and streaming, man. That's all I do. And then I'm learning Mandarin, so I mean, throw that on my resume. I do have a background in marketing. I've worked for some big companies. Have I tried Malgus on offense in GAC versus any GLs? Nah, not yet. I haven't really tried it. Not really. I just like him on defense right now. One day maybe, yes, Force Gamer, but no, I haven't really gone in there and tried it out, you know, with old Malgus. Not with Datacrons. In the age of Datacrons, oh shit. I'd rather eat paint. Skywalker Vader, good Vulcan Canadian friend, says, Ranger, do you know anything about the new Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power? What time is that first age? Time in Tolkien's world works a little bit different. So before the first age was the age, well, first you had the age of the lamps, and then you had the age of the trees. Now they were destroyed in the first age. with Ungoliant and Melkor. And so, but hell, there wasn't even a sun and a moon before then. I'm trying to remember. There was a formula that someone came up with, like the ages that happened in Lord of the Rings before the first age. I think like one cycle was like 42 years. I mean, it's thousands of years. So time was not counted the same. So, I mean, but the first age is linear time. So it's like 1 year is 1 year. But the first age lasts like 3,000 something years. I don't remember the exact date that it ends, 3,000 something, just like the second and third age, roughly. So each age is roughly 3,000 some age. But this takes place, this dependencies cover not I mean, they're going to pull some stuff from what I've seen, story lines from flashbacks, it looks like, with references to Melkor, references to the first stage. I mean, in the latest trailer, Galadriel talks about her brother, and I don't know which one she was talking about, Fingolfin, Finneron, I don't know which one it was. I have to go back and look at the lineage. I think it was Fingolfin, the king that died to Melkor, challenged him. Was it Fingolfin, or was it Finner? I don't know, too many Finns. I have to go back and look at the specific names. But it's mainly the second age. It takes place with the creation of the Rings of Power. This deals with Sauron coming back and becoming Anatar, and how all that stuff that transpires. It also deals with the Numenorians and Numenor, and they're part of this. So the second age it covers quite a lot. JML failed against my Malgus team. Well, that's nice, Hianchi. So there you go. There's some good data points there. Solo, what's going on, buddy? He says hello there. Hello there. Kai says, should I take Lord Vader for offense? My opponent has Fennec team with Bam Datacron. You can. I don't see why not. You can use him against Rey. Especially if you have like a level 3 or level 4 Health Steal Datacron. That'll kick her ass. It's a little wonky with that 75%, but if they don't have the 75% Rey, then he'll eat her lunch. Malgus held last round against Lord Schmader. Yeah, Lord Schmader. Malgus is good, man. Philippe says his Malgus sells those. Yeah, I like him on defense more. You know, I'm using more of my GLs and other teams that I like better for offense. But I mean, if you're gonna use Malgus for offense, I think he can do quite very well. He can do very good stuff. But again, it's hard to know with Datacrons. I can't give you a true assessment because Datacrons throw everything. Just completely throw things in chaos, so I can't give you a definitive answer. I can't even tell you with those teams failing against them with the Datacrons, what was the Datacron, all that crap. It's just like, good God. I don't know if he would time out. I mean, once he ramps up to his second or third ultimate, he's gonna chew through her, especially with his ability block that he will land, and then his the health thing. I mean, he's gonna do some good work against her. The dots are gonna terrorize her ass too. I mean, it's still tricky. She has health still, but I don't know if he would time out. I mean, by the time, depends on the ultimates and stuff, but yeah. And if he's got health still, he's just gonna steal it back too. It could time out, but I mean, a lot of people have been telling me that Lord Vader against Rey, it's pretty solid. Outside of the 75%, then that's 50-50 propositions if you can kill her before she kills you, kind of thing. But I think my play moving forward is mainly JML, Ayla, Datacron versus JMK. We're going to use our Fennec versus their Lord Schmader, and then we'll use our own JMK versus Rey. I think that's our best shot at GAC. So we'll see. But it's hard to know, even with everything in place. It's just Datacron's completely, the health steal one. It's just, even if it's not the 75%, just having health steal on Rey is just a nightmare. Yeah, that's a problem. She'll ramp up and do 4 million damage. So it's, you have to look out for that. If they have that Datacron, then you have to use GNK. That's the only one I've had complete success with against that Ray. Can I look at your Lord Vader? Sure. And it's spinning. Is that the right ally code there, Kaya? I'm getting the spinning wheel of death. Try it again. I hope that's the right ally code, because if I do it again, it's going to spin. I can't do anything. I'll have to upload the game again. Check your fire. Check your fire. All right, let's try this again. Should work, right? Oh, 562. Ah. Uh-huh. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Really? You're going to make me type this in manually? All right, let's look at the lovely Kaya. $9.99 to see the count. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's hit us all there. All right. Okay. See what your stats are on them. I don't think you can do much better than this. That's great damage. That's really good. I mean, there's two sets. You can go with the speed set or you can go with the health set. As long as you're over 200,000 protection and 100,000 health. I mean, yeah, there's not a damn thing wrong with this. Right at 11k damage. No, there's not a damn thing wrong with this, Kaya. And then you still look at the Datacron. Do I want to? Do I want to cry? What's the Datacron you're using? Let's see the Rey, Kenobi, Ayla. You mean the Inquisitorius one? That's redonkulous. Lord Vader with 380, over 400% health still. Really? Is that what you want to go with? God, that's so silly. God. Yeah, I think that'll be yeah. I think it could. I mean, again, it comes down to that 75% one, like that what else 73. If it doesn't have the 75% health, you know, Hair to the Jedi one where she hits for like crazy damage, then I think you'll be fine. But yeah, I think you'll be fine using that against any other Rey. I don't really want to look at Datacrons, Kaya, but I'll do it just because it's you. I hate looking at Datacrons. Oh God, I have to type this in again. Oh no, you put it back in there. Oh, cool. Hey, Watastic, what's going on, buddy? So you've got Malgus, you've got 2Cs, you got Bam. Yeah, that's good. Looks good. What is this, 1C one? So you have 2 Cs. So you have the ultimate charge, and what's the other one you got here? You get the ultimate charge, and I'm assuming the other one. Oh, you get the 20. You get the faster bonus for mechanics and 20% ultimate. Jesus. And you have a Night Sister. What is this? Nice. Got the plague mechanic. Yeah, looks good. I mean, I only have like for me, I only have the 2. We've got C and BAM, but I'm working on this one. I'm not rushing it. We'll do this one for Malgus, but I mean, that's the only thing, 3 that I'm going to care about. And then we have our other ones here that we have that I've done for the other ones. And, you know, yeah. Yeah, the initiate one you're going to try. Yeah, that makes total sense. I don't have enough information to tell you how good that's going to be. I mean, I've seen some of the videos and stuff. I'm not convinced 100% on it, but I mean, I've seen the post and I've read all the stuff on it. I'll wait to see after it goes in for sure and more people use it before I make a judgment call on it. But I mean, initial stuff looks pretty solid for that Night Sister Initiate one. But then again, I don't have a really good Night Sister Initiate, and I don't have the relic stuff to do anything with it anyway, so yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to waste materials on that for a Datacron. Sorry, I'm just not. Especially with Profundity that we just did, and we're getting ready to go work on Jabba, so I mean, I'd rather get those characters up and running. Maybe one day I'll go back in and take the Night Sisters, the rest of them the relics, the same with my last 2 GOs, but it is not this day. This day we do other shit. We'll let Kai be the guinea pig. I do enough guinea pigging, damn it. Yeah, if it's one tune. I just don't have the resources. I'm tapped out on salvage. I'm tapped out on all this crap. So, I mean, Profundity, and then we're going to do Jabba, and that's going to be our resources. I mean, focus. Again, I just can't do much of anything else right now. Getting Profundity up really tapped me out. Well, I did Inquisitors. That didn't help. Although we do have the Inquisitors, but getting Profundity was sweet mother of God. But if you're in the position to do it, then by all means get it. If you have a chance to go for it, then by all means. That's why I'm not doing a lot of resources with Datacrons. I did in the initial ones, first 2, we did a lot of rolls and re-rolls and stuff like that, and I got tired of wasting resources. I got other stuff to figure. If Night Sister ever requirements, you know, they will require Night Sister Initiative. Possibly. I mean, sure. It's always a possibility. I mean, whoever thought that Piggy would be a requirement, but then they brought in Jabba, so they could bring in something or do something with the Night Sisters where you would have to have that character up as part of the Night Sisters. That wouldn't shock me at all. I don't know if it's anytime soon, but it's a possibility for the future content of this game. I mean, we got Jabba, for Christ's sakes, on the board now for Jabba the Hutt, so, I mean, why not? Why the hell not? At this point, anything's a possibility. Shit. Roar and Jabba and Piggy, they're all there. You know, I'm not doing anything with Swordy for a bit, so let's take her out to favorites. I'm just not. Thought about it, but I'm just not doing anything with her, so... Maybe I'll farm. If she comes free to play, I'll farm her. Oh, well, she is free to play. I'm just not farming her right now. I've got to farm gear. I don't know. I mean, do they need a boost at some point? I don't know. Well, it looks like I had a scam caller calling me from Iowa. Well, that's great. That's what I wanted. I don't know anybody who'd be calling me from Iowa. It could, yeah. For legendary, GL is always a possibility. Again, once Java came in, we saw Java. They definitely could bring Night Sisters in for that. It wouldn't shock me at all. Nothing at this point shocks me in the slightest. Who the hell called me? And they left me a voicemail, which is probably some robocall. I can't stand spammers, man. I get so many calls with spam, I don't ever answer my phone. Guys, if you want to ever get in touch with me and you have my phone number, don't call me. Text me. Text me, email me, message me, do all that stuff, but don't call me, because unless I know your number and it pops in like I know you, I don't ever call or answer, because I get so many spam calls, even though I'm on the they're going to do it. So, you know, it's just something you have to deal with. It's unfortunate, but you know. Yeah, if you're not on my contact list, I don't know who you are, you know. I mean, I can look up this number real quick. Let's see who called me. What kind of spammer were you? Let's look. Let's see who this was. Well, apparently someone's saying that what? Disability? I'm sure that would be the VA calling me. Well, apparently I'm entitled to Social Security disability stuff. I don't know why, but that's why they're calling me. I don't even know what the hell that is. Man, oh man. Oh, man. I think definitely spam. Oh, Marin from Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah, she'd be a great addition to the Night Sisters, I'm sure. I'm quite sure that could be easily brought in. And we got the new Jedi Fallen Order game coming around the corner, so I'm sure some characters might come into the game eventually from there. Let's talk about doing a TV show with that, which is exciting. Ooh, a free bronzing pull. All right, let's check the stores. Let's see if there's anything of value. Well, we have to get our salvage because, well, we have to. Take those. I'll take the shower drains for sure. It's nice the shower drains are there. Yep, give us the quiche. Heal activity. Why not? No mods. We don't check the mods. Does this have health? This does not have health, and I'm not going to waste 3.9 million. Offense. Jesus. His crit chance, though, with offense. That defense stat scares me. Ugh. Oh, God. You know, we just hit 41 the other day. Crit chance with offense. Those stats, though. Not very offensive conducive. I'd like to see the crit chance on that, or some offense on there, secondary, flat, potency, anything, but flat protection, flat health, defensive percentage. Not feeling that mod, even though it is a triangular. I'm not very over optimistic. I just don't like health without health. So, yeah, unfortunately, I'm just not feeling those mods. I only have so much limited space, so you have to be very careful about what you spend stuff on. And I don't have any more JC stuff. Oh, that sucks. And anything in the sheriff's story, I don't think. No. Who needs that? Characters I'm not going to work on, so we'll not get that. Got plenty of raids and other stuff coming down the pipe. We'll do that. Just get the rewards from there. All right, we'll go another, 30 minutes or so. So if you have any questions and stuff, feel free to put those in the chat. I'm just waiting to see if there's any kind of news for SWGOH. So I watched the Overlords episode last night where Anakin is supposed to take over as the father since he can't tame the brother, but then he leaves the building. Well, yeah. It's a great episode. The Celestials. No, and we didn't get anything updated. So, I mean, it still could put out news, but I mean, there's no update that's been popped in or yet for an update. So it's looking more and more as each minute passes, less likely that we're going to get any Profundity or news this week, which, it is what it is. Gives us till next week to be ready for it, so, hey. Oh yeah, those are great episodes. The for the Clone Wars, they're fantastic, really good stuff. That's some of my favorite Clone Wars stuff. And if you ever read the stuff about Abeloth with Tastic, you'll see that ties into that family. The father, the brother, and the sister, because she became the stepmother. And she did bad things, became very, very bad. And she did very bad things in the galaxy to a lot of good people. But I'm not going to tell you. You have to read about it with Tastic. I'm just not going to give it. I'm just not going to tell you because I don't want to give it away. You gotta read for yourself. You gotta learn. You gotta see. You gotta watch. You gotta learn. Grab the knowledge for yourself. That's how you reach enlightenment. Just give you all the storylines and plot lines and stuff. It ruins the surprise. Yeah, we're just chilling. Check the store. I don't really get those mods, so no mod depression today. Although we'll have plenty of mod depression tomorrow, so we'll continue the trend of said mod depression, so that ought to be creamy. We'll get our mods tomorrow. What is the event for the next one? Let's see. We have Inquisitors. The next one will be Imperial Troopers. Okay. Well, it's a nice little break from the Inquisitors. Good lord. If I saw another Inquisitor one, I was going to lose my mind. Up in here. I mean, trying to get that purge mechanic is like, it's anybody's guess. There's no. No. So we'll wait. See if there's any update. If there is, then we'll have something to talk about. If not, tonight I'll be just hanging out with you guys, doing some GAC, and that's it. I've only read the Thrawn trilogy, Timothy Zahn. Well, that's a good one to do, but there's plenty of great stuff out there, so yeah. $27 out of 65. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you were planning on getting the first time around, Kyle, regardless, right? Even if you got the 80 and the 80, right? Because that put you at, what, 55? That just put you over 6 stars. So, yeah, if you got this week's and then next week's, it still wouldn't put you close enough. I mean, you could still unlock the event. I don't think you could complete the event. Well, no, you can't because that's Radis. No, you have to have him Relic 9. The ships can be lower stars, but the characters can't. So, yeah, I see your conundrum. Makes it a little difficult to get the ship, but the characters require certain levels, and you can't get there. So, just keep plugging away. Plugging away, Kaya. Plugging away. There's quite a lot of good book series with Tastic. I mean, the Bane trilogy is really good. So I'd read that next. See how you like that one. Fallen Stars is a good book. Lords of the Sith is a good book. So there's some suggestions you could read there. Those are some good ones that you can kind of get into. But the Bane trilogy is definitely worth reading. I mean, outside the Thrawn, there's new. If you're talking, you read the original Thrawn trilogy by Timothy Zahn. His new Thrawn stuff is really good. Oh, you did? Oh, he is. Oh, I didn't know that. Timothy says, I've met Timothy Zahn at the 2019 Star Wars Celebration with Nev. Found out he is an alumnus from my school. Very nice. I didn't. Well, that's kind of a small world there, Ray Rock. A little bit of a nice little trivia. Hey. Kind of a fun little fact. I went to the same school as Timothy Zahn. But I would only say that in front of Star Wars fans. Other people are like, who is that? What's Star Wars? And believe it or not, folks, there are a lot of people that just like, what's Star Wars? I don't know that much about Star Wars. It's not really my thing. Okay. But if you said that in front of a bunch of people that were Star Wars nerds, they'd be like, oh my God. You're a God. It is on the bucket list to get to a Star Wars celebration. I think next year it's in wherever it's at. It's overseas, Europe. I would like to get to a Star Wars celebration once. Yeah, the Bane trilogy is a really good series. I mean, the Bane series. So yeah, I mean, those are some suggestions. I mean, if you start getting into the other sagas, I mean, the Vong saga is like, I don't know how many books that was. It was a lot of books. But you'd have to read, like, and some of those books are kind of Rogue Squadron back in the day. I mean, you get into some other stuff. There's some are really good and some are like, okay. Yeah, start the Bane, but yeah, do the Bane stuff. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's a really great series. I think you like it. Do I want to climb? I probably should move out of the way for my homies. Let me see. Can I attack you? Always got to make sure. Yeah, we could attack this guy. Oh, do I want to do the first order? I'll do that here in a little bit. I'm in no rush. All right, we'll go for a little bit while longer. As I said here, if you have any questions and stuff, again, it's chill day. We'll be back tonight for more stuff on YouTube with the longest running live stream in the SWGOH community, breaking down any news that there is news and anything else. So we'll see if there's anything that transpires today. If we don't get anything today, I seriously doubt we're gonna get anything this week. We still could, possibly. They could do something tomorrow. But we're not typically Tuesdays and Wednesdays are their news drop days. There have been days where, like on a Thursday or Friday, they've done something. It's rare, but it can be in the realm of possibility. But I think we don't get any major news today. I just think that we're not getting profundity until next week, which is okay. It gives people more time to farm. Hey, I mean, that's not a bad thing in my opinion. Yeah, and it could be that the packs are dropping first there, Kaya. And for next week. Yeah, Clayton was talking about that. So we get the packs in, so maybe you can get the packs before the event launches. Because it's usually just a one-day event, and the next week they drop it. Yeah, it'll be in London, their Cornhorn. The celebration for 2023. So, yeah. Come on, Mike. Chill. Barely touch the damn thing and it starts going haywire. The slightest touch. Alright. You guys got me about 10-15 more minutes and then I'm going to go do my other stuff. Hoping the weather changes. It's been like in the 70s, like 78 to 80 degrees, but it's just been raining here constantly. Just nasty, drizzly, you know, just ugh. It's like that today. I went outside. It's like, mm-hmm. But no, while I'm sitting here, if I get quiet, I'm just trying to check the forum, see if there's anything coming. I've not seen anything. You would think even with the packs coming in that they would... With the packs coming in that there might be an update. If it is, it could just be a minor update if it's just for packs. Although I don't even know if they need to do that. Maybe the packs just come in because they could just drop packs in. So, I don't know. As I said, we'll wait and see what transpires, but yeah. I don't have to say they don't have to say anything today, Nathaniel Morgan. We can wait, and I'm okay. As I said, I'm okay if it takes another week. The more people that can get a chance at profundity, I am absolutely fine with. So that doesn't bother me at all. We just kind of guessed on our own that this would be the timeline that this would come in. But hey, if it's another week, hey, gives people more time to get ready for it. I'm all for that. The more people that have a chance of profundity, the better. Especially if they're working hard for it. Because I know there's a few of you in chat that are like that. Hey, DJ Scrim, what's going on, buddy? You know, there's people like you and me, Nathaniel Morgan, we're ready. But, you know, if it gives people some more time to get the stuff up and get their characters ready and... get the unlocks ready to rock and roll, especially for the Relic 9 piece and stuff like that. I'm not gonna... Yeah. Yeah, the Relic, and I want that too. It's why I haven't taken my casting to Relic 8. I would like the Relic and the mod quality of life, but yeah. Clayton says, waiting to bust these nuts so blue they start singing a song about it. Well, you know. So, I mean, we'll wait. I'll take the hit. I'll wait. Okay, sada, whatever will be, will be. I did the same thing, Scrim. Exactly the same boat. Everything's done. Casting's just waiting for me to take him to 8, but I'm not going to until I was waiting to see about the update, if it's coming in. Are they going to do the quality of life, all that stuff before I took him up? But if I have to, he's ready to go. At a moment's notice, we'll take him to Relic 8 and then be done with it. So he can just sit there at Relic 7. It's totally fine. I'm the same thing. Yeah, to not have to use bronze in them. I mean, yeah. Trust me, I get it. All of it's. We need some love on gear. We need some serious help with gear. Gear is becoming out of control. Ranger J equals Sandra T. Yeah. Darkside says, I doubt they will update the Relic mats before it releases. Remember when they waited to refund Relic 8 until after the first executive? Oh, I mean, it'd be nice. I ain't holding my breath for it, Darkside, so yeah. Clayton says, oh, Friday Night Ranger, I'm going to Relic 9 Chrysanthemum. Oh, Pickle Hype, there you go. Well, that'll be nice to show. Because I will not be Relicing 9 Chrysanthemum. That'll not be a thing. We'll live vicariously through Clayton. Mine, and even when I do Chrysanthemum, it'll be Relic 5. So, Nathaniel Morgan, you've not met Clayton, have you? Kai says, I'll have to say the gear grind is not as bad for older players since we have a lot of stuff. That's just my opinion. No, I think it is very bad, Kaya, because salvage is a problem. It's easier. I will agree with you that it's easier for older players, but in some regards, no matter what level you're at, the gear crunch is still a problem. Clay says, I plan on taking the job of Squad Relic unless the Marquis is Portland, likely Relic 7. Yeah, for newer players, it's even worse. I mean, we had the advantage that when Relics first came in, that we had all this extra gear that we were able to salvage. But that, like for me, that's gone. It's completely gone. So I'm having to farm modes like 1C and 1D to build it back up again for like chromiums and bronziums. And that's not even talking about like they're talking, in the chat there, like with still a huge problem with Corbontes, and there's still a huge problem with like arrow magnifiers and things of that nature where you have to, for Relic 9, for that one piece, 260 of the right side upper echelon pieces of gear. It's just out of control if you want to do a Relic 9, unless you purchase it from the store, which is still really expensive. So I still think it's a problem. We're still having a problem with mod slicing. The mod pinch is for reals, because we got all these mods. I know I've got an ass ton of them that are like 13 to 17 really good mods with stats that I want, like health and stuff like that I've got on characters and sitting in my inventory. But we only get so much slicing material per week. Even if you get the $9.99 or the $14.99 stuff, you can only slice so much of those mods, and that's if you get the right RNG for the stats that you're looking for. Because if not, then you got to start over again. Yeah, you can use that mod somewhere, but it's like, god damn, so it's a lot. Yeah, bronze and zero page circuit boards, they're all a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's still a problem. In some ways, CG's done a really good job of alleviating a lot of the gear crunch, like stun guns and stun cuffs, things of that nature. Carbontes are huge problems. Kyrotechs are keep getting introduced, so they don't really alleviate anything because there's still so much piece. I mean, the amount of Carbontes in some of these characters, even the newer characters, 450, like just for Ninth Sister, for example, it's just crazy. Kyrotechs suck because the drop rates are just atrocious. You can only get them like in a few places. You can farm them, but the drop rate is like on a 20 pull hour average 2 to 4 on average, more to the 2 than to the 4 on the average. So yeah, there's some stuff that they need to address. The stuff it's just a lot of stuff that they need to look at, because it's really frustrating to a lot of players, especially for newer players as they're climbing up and stuff. I do like that they put them in the store somewhat so you can use crystals, but that only puts a band-aid over the stuff. I don't know what's going on with the Cryotechs. The drop rates are awful. They really are. Yeah, I've had it where I've gotten none. Nathaniel Morgan. I mean, that's the worst when you go for Kairos and you don't get any. That's really bad. Yeah, it's really low, and I hate it. It's a piece of gear that now that there's a lot of newer characters being introduced, that it just needed more and more. And every character needs the 100 for Relic. So if you just take the 100 needed for every character, each piece, and you see what, there's 200 something characters in the game, that's what? What's that equal up to? So let's say we have 260 characters times. That's 26,000 Kyrotechs just to take everybody to Relic. I'm just to relic. That's not anything else. So it's a lot. It's a lot. I remember farming for Old Man Luke and GL tickets on Shock Prod Node and getting decent drops compared to now. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you just got lucky pulls or there was something on the formula. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah. It's subjective. I mean, but I mean, if you look at the numbers, Carmontes and anything like that, it's still a problem. So in some regards, CG's addressed some of the gear crunch in a good way. Some of the stuff is still sitting there, and it's just glaring at all the players, and it's like it's a big problem. Yeah, every time I've done a GL farm, and I'll do the same thing with Java. I'll go for Chirotex, religiously farm that node. Yeah, and it's how you look at it. But I mean, if you're trying to maintain and keep up, it can be, it's just a slog, and you're just frustrated by some of the stuff that you don't have. Or, you know, for me, it's going to be rebuilding up my salvage. But as soon as I do Java, that's going to go away again. I'm going to be in the same boat I was before, where I just have no salvage. So anything I want to work on afterwards is going to be really, really tough, right? I mean, that's why we couldn't do Sith Empire Trooper to 5. I just did not have the salvage. I got to make sure that casting was in place before JAC kicked off, you know, so I had to make that decision. Yeah, they need a lot of carbs and they need a lot of Chirotex. That's kind of the trend now for their characters, I've noticed. Some need more than others. Yeah, it is a little bit outdated. I don't know. I think they should increase the drop rate. As many new characters and stuff that are coming to the game and everything else that's going on. It's a lot. It's a lot to overcome. So yeah. Well, we'll try to do the best we can with the way the system. We can only work with the system that's in place, so that's just the system we're dealing with. All right. Well, I'm not getting any kind of anything from the forums. I'm not getting anything in game. I haven't got any messages or anything like that. We'll go a couple more minutes here, but we'll wait to see if there's anything tonight. If we do get something tonight, then we'll talk about it. If not, it's just going to be JC drinking and chilling, answering your questions tonight. It'll be SWGOH and chill night. No news on the home front with Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. I'm not seeing anything, so you know, it is what it is. We'll see if there's any announcements, any updates, but happy SWGOH and chill night. All right, last call for questions and stuff. I'm gonna start wrapping it up. Let's wrap it up, folks. Yeah, Kai is a crystal hoarder. Would you relic 7 dash or look at casting first when going for profundity? I did dash first. I don't know what the answer is. I mean, I always take my characters up to the level that they need to be first before I go. Let's see. I did the big stuff first. The only thing I didn't do was casting. So I took Admiral Radis to 9. I took dash to 7 first, and then I did all the other characters to at least relic 5, and I saved casting for last for relic 8. I'd probably do dash because we're still waiting to see if we're gonna get that relic 8 DJ Desi Crim. We're gonna wait to see if we get the update where we get that quality of life. And in some ways, the thing in Morgan, Chirotex did kind of ease some of the gear crunch, but in other ways, they've increased it because Carmontes is still a huge issue. You know, I mean, so in some regards, yes, it has, and the others like, ugh, they made it worse. So it's a mixed bag. Yeah, and Dash is better. Good call there, Nathaniel Morgan. Yeah, and with every character needing it now, the new ones, and every character needs it for Relic. I mean, Kyrtex, you know. Like droid collars and stun guns and and stun cuffs, all those I've got pretty good amounts of with now. So those are not as big of an issue as they used to be. But Carbantes have gotten worse, and Kyrtex, especially now that you need it for relics, have really people feel the pinch, and they're so hard to get. I mean, Carbantes are a lot easier to get, but you need a ton of them in certain cases, so they go quickly. Kyrtex are Kyrtex, man. They just are. They really will hold you up more than anything. I mean, Carbantes, you get them out of the weekly, the challenges and other places. You get Carbantes, and they go by quick, and you need a lot of them. But at least you can get your hands on them in a week a lot more easier than you say Kyrtex. Kyrtex are so hard to get. Those take the longest to farm. So yeah. Well, like I said, we can just operate in the system as it is constructed. We can't do anything else. So, all right, last call. We're gonna stop the stream here very soon. So hit the thumbs up, subscribe, do all that stuff. Last call for anything. I'm gonna give you another minute, then I'm getting out of here. And I'll be back tonight, so don't worry. You'll get to see more of Ranger tonight. Adhan says, when BAM needs 700 Kairos, is it so annoying as they are harder to get? Yeah. It's this one character. It's a lot of Kairos. You don't think about it until you work on those characters that need 4, 5 plus 100 Kyrtex. It's a lot. GLs require a lot of Kyrtex. Some of these characters require a lot of Kyrtex. It's a lot. And when you're trying to farm them, and just the characters that you're trying to get up, and when you think about Bad Batch of Lord Vader, awesome team, but that's 400 a pop of Kyrtex. That's 4 characters. That's 1,600 Kyrtex. The Inquisitors, to get the Inquisitors team. So you can go in there and get the Grand Inquisitor. That's 2,000 Kyrtex. And that's not counting anything else. So it's a big investment, and it takes a minute. And it really can get slow for free to play and other things because you can't farm them any faster than they're dropping for you. Even if you're using crystals, the drop rates, we've already talked about how poo-poo diarrhea they are. So, yeah. Trust me. I'm in it, guys. I'm in it with you. I'm right there in the trenches going through the same things you guys are going through. So the reason I say the things that I say and give the feedback on stream the way I do is because I'm right there with you. I feel the same crunch and the same pinch and the same everything and that you guys go through, whether it's Datacrons or the gear crunch or mods or anything like that. So my opinions have been formed not just, in conversation, but from my own experience. So I have my own reasons why I say a lot of the things I do, because that's what I experienced firsthand in the game. And then when you talk to other people, they're experiencing the same thing. It kind of becomes a trend. All right. With that, I think we're going to call this one done. So thank you guys for hanging out. If anything happens, we'll cover tonight in the news. That's if we do. If not, then we'll just have SWGOH and chill. I'm going to give it another hour or two, and then I'll pop the event for tonight. If we get something, we get something. If not, then we'll continue on like we always do. We'll just do SWGOH and chill and have some fun with you guys and do some GAC and test out our new Datacrons. And that's about it. And that's all we can do. So with that, we're going to call this one done. So thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, be safe on this hump day. Yep, deploy the likes, says Mr. Bone. Appreciate you. But yeah, I'll be back tonight for the big stream. So VIPs, you know the deal. And we'll see everybody tonight. And if we don't, then I'll see you when I see you. Have a great rest of your day, guys. And we will holler at you soon.